Aloha, beautiful star family. It is PinkBella. Aloha. Welcome back to a cosmic three-eye atlas transmission and update for stardate 11 for 2025. And this is where I bring in cosmic information from the stars as well as space geek updates as I've been doing a lot of research. For those of you who don't have time, then I'm going to overlap it with some messages from Three Eye Atlas. We're going to look at the astrology for this week. So there's a lot going on this week, and the energies are pretty intense. And I'm going to pull a couple of Galactic Tarot messages at the end as well. So stay tuned for that. So my name is PinkBella. Aloha, and welcome back to my channel. I cover all sorts of topics, including the Galactic Akashic Records, and I bring in information from my teams and from Prime Source Creator. And I also have a connection with Three Eye Atlas and the crew, and I have a liaison, a crew captain liaison from Three Eye Atlas as well. So I'm super excited to bring in this information for you all today. So let's check in. By the way, everyone, we just had two back-to-back X-Class flares. I knew there was going to be, that's what they gave me last week. I knew there was going to be a lot of solar activity once they got around from the sun, which they have. So it is still an interstellar object. There are still so many individuals that continue to say it's a comet. It's not acting like a comet at all. And I'm really grateful for all the scientists and the individuals in the community that are standing up for what it's actually representing and what's going on with it. Because, of course, many of the mainstream space organizations are still not saying very much. So as a collective, as humanity, it is our absolute sovereign right to ask questions and share information and not be hard on what everyone else believes. Okay, like not be judgmental about it. All right, let's get into it. So hold on a minute, I'll grab my notes. So today, let's just look at the weather, the cosmic weather highlights. So like I shared, we just had two back-to-back X-Class flares. X-Class is like the top of the list. That is space weather. That kind of wave of plasma energy coming from the sun impacting everybody here on Earth. That causes tech issues. It knocks out satellite, radio signals, power grids. So it's been around for a couple of years. Y'all can go do research. Everyone on my channel, we know about it. So we see the Schumann chart will show spikes, and then we're going to be going through this period. So when we hit X-Class, it brings up a lot of emotion to clear everyone. So it brings up deep information to clear, like anger and stress and worry. And it's literally, we are detoxing past information out of our field, out of our energy field. Okay. So, so we've got that going on. So we also have, tomorrow, a super full moon in Taurus, and that's going to be the closest moon to us for the rest of the year. So Taurus is actually a very grounding energy, and it is about abundance and prosperity. So that's what I've been getting as we're leading up. So we call it the 11/11 Gateway, November 11th, and it opened on November 1st. So that's what this one's all about. It is about actually activating new levels of quantum abundance for everyone. So that makes sense. That's what Taurus is about. It's about bringing things to Earth. It's about grounding. And so we have this super full moon that's trying to push everything up and out, that's blocking all of us from that. Who doesn't want more abundance, right? Everybody wants something in their lives that they're lacking. Maybe it's more time, maybe it's more money. That abundance covers all things. Okay, so we have that super full moon in Taurus. This is about grounding, abundance, and emotional balance. It's a great time with all this energy to spend time in nature if you can. Then, yes, there's a Palladian conjunction. Now, this is super interesting because the Palladians were the first galactic team that I worked with way back in the late 90s. And there's so many souls that were writing and transmitting information from the Palladians back then, including like Barbara Manciniak with Bringers of the Dawn. You can check that book out as well. Very powerful transmissions. So it's interesting because the Three Atlas team have been sharing with me, they've been actually working with the Arcturian team and the Palladian team and repairing the plasma galactic highways. And sure enough, there's a Palladian conjunction right now. So this is about, the Palladians represent a high heart, which is this area, activation, and a lot of dream activations right now. I've been going through a lot of dream clearing and healing, so you might be going through that as well. We've got a Mercury retrograde coming up. That's November 9th, and that is, Mercury retrograde is notorious for bringing technical issues to the surface. It is about communication, and it does impact everyone. I was in tech for years, everyone, and we started to actually awaken a group of my tech buddies because every time we figured out there would be a Mercury retrograde every 3 times a year, the same people with the same tech problems would come forward. And it was always the same tech issues, servers down, computers stopping, all sorts of issues. And I have worked for a lot of tech companies, and I do notice they do a lot of updates during Mercury retrograde, whether it's planned, whether they want to make us all push us over the edge, I don't know. So just know if you get frustrated with your tech, that's why it does impact all the communication. It's super interesting. And I've also noticed when Mercury goes retrograde, elevators go out as well as escalators. So pay attention if you're in a building with an elevator and if an elevator goes out. Okay, so that is about a recalibration of communication and transmission. So we're we're supposed to be really clear about what we're communicating with everyone during this time frame. It goes on for about 2 to 3 weeks, as well as making sure that you send that email. That sometimes emails go missing, all sorts of things happen. So we're to be patient through this period. Then we have a Jupiter. Jupiter's also going, okay, I believe it's going retrograde. There seems to be some conflict about that, but that's actually going to be on the 11/11 gateway. That's going to be November 11th. So this is about an expansion and prosperity reboot. So this is going to be a super interesting week. The main theme is serenity, abundance, and alignment. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to the 3i Atlas mission update. So right now, the fleet, what they shared with me is they are, this is the craziest thing, everyone. They have turned blue. They have turned like this bright, bright blue. So it's changed from red to green to blue. And apparently it's more blue than the sun right now. So they're actually calling it themselves. They're a blue-white sapphire. What I love about that is my kitty's name is Sapphire. So this is marking a full post perihelion stabilization. So they've made it out of the perihelion stage and they're out and they're bright blue. They are rethreading solar magnetic grids through the Palladian corridor, and they're harmonizing Earth's poles and clearing electromagnetic distortion. So that's their mission right now. The crew message for all of us is calm logic is the new propulsion. Every breath of peace refuels the grid. So we're to try and maintain our peace and calm and sense of humor through this period. We might all be going through physical symptoms because their propulsion system is plasma. We are receiving this extra wave of plasma from 3i Atlas at this time, and it's impacting everything in our galaxy. So physical signs could be deeper sleep, vivid dreams, our crown, our chakra system, especially the upper chakras, we're going to be feeling certain sensations. Our body is also syncing to this new plasma tone, as well as the animals and pets. So my kitty has needed a lot more attention those last little while. So if you've got pets, they also are being impacted by this energy. Okay. So their main message to all of us, make sure that we're hydrating, grounding, we're drinking lots of beautiful water. I've talked about this many, many times before. They started sharing with me in August to drink crystal water. So I've been drinking quartz and amethyst water. That's been helping a lot. Okay. They're also sort of letting us know that now we've got this blue plasma light that we're receiving. Before it was green, and this is helping to balance and reset our nervous system. Okay. And now I'm going to do a little mini card read. There are certain crystals that I was guided to work with this month, and I'll talk about that at the end. I will pull a crystal for us as well. So let me just go back to, hold on here. Okay. So that way you can all see the cards. So this is what I do for clients as well. I actually like to pull card messages in from the Galactic Akashic's Records. So they are now open, and I'm going to ask for a specific message. First, I would like a message from 3i Atlas. What would you like to share with all of us today? We have the Four of Swords. So this is like unnecessary anxiety, but the new waves of light could be bringing up anxiety, even though the blue light they're sharing, the blue light is to help calm our nervous system. We're to work overtime to make sure that we're calm. So just pay attention to that. You may need more water. You may need more meditation. You may need more nature time. You may need more quiet time or binaural beats or um, soothing, soothing food and tea and that kind of thing. So they're just saying it could be bringing up it's unnecessary anxiety, but its anxiety is being cleared out. Okay, now I would like a message. Oh, I didn't even talk about this. A little bit. So we have something called the 1111 Gateway, which opens up November 1st and it peaks on the 11th of November. This is a powerful portal of manifestation and awakening. And you may all, if you're new to my channel, you may all start seeing 1111 right now, and that is the universe numerology speaking to you. So what do we need to know right now? This is from Prime Source for all of us about the 1111 Gateway. Page of Wands. So this is a powerful time to plant seeds and intentions, especially about abundance. And we're to really pay attention to our thoughts and stay as positive as possible because our thoughts are manifesting. They are blooming. We're planting seeds right now. Okay, so that's super important. And then overall, what do we just need to know? Overall, a message for all of us today. Ace of Pentacles. Couldn't have picked this better myself. This is a powerful, powerful time, everyone, to activate quantum levels of new abundance, new portals, new dreams. So the clearing out, the leaving of the old is important, and this is a very powerful new beginning of abundance and prosperity for all of us. Okay, now I'm going to pull a crystal message and just see what crystal wants to come in for all of us today. Who doesn't love crystals? Tiger's eye. I love that. So this is actually a great stone for pets as well. And let me just see what the number is. Can't tell. Okay. Anyway, tiger's eye is one of the very first crystals I ever used, and it's great for grounding and protection, alignment, and abundance. So it's a wonderful, wonderful crystal for all of us to use at this time. All right, that's it for this update for today. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Please comment below. Let me know how you're doing and if you have any questions or share your journey. For those of you who would like to work with me, there's some amazing offers on right now. Galactic Akashic Records, mini mentorships. There's an 1111 powerful portal activation email package, which includes my new 1111 Quantum Abundance Crystal ebook. That's also included with any new bookings. So check that out. I look forward to coming back soon, everyone. Aloha and gratitude, and I will see you on the next message and transmission. Take care and aloha.